back everyone and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again, and today I'm thinking to share with you my thoughts about the new game mode that Wargaming in Develop blog showing us a couple days ago. And it is Axis versus Allies. Now I do actually like this new type of battles. I do honestly believe many of you guys are kind of sick or tired about regular random battles. Some of you guys also going for this rescue raptor missions and many other type of gameplay, not just pure random battle. And also the reason you guys also very much like to probably play in ranked and many other type of gameplay. So Axis versus Allies, I very much like it. I do believe many of you guys have been wish for this type of battle for a long time, and we don't know what's the near future is, but I hope it is, of course, this year. And it's a very interesting one. On the other hand, I do not know exactly, and that is the big don't know, how many carriers it will be allowed in each team. We know for a fact that this is 12 versus 12, only tier 8 ships, which is fantastic. And something new, and that is kind of important. If you are waiting more than 3 minutes, the remaining slot will be added with improved, i.e. mastered commander skill and mounted camouflage and signals, which in some way they are way better than a regular coup battle, i.e. bots. Yeah, let me know in a comment below. I very much like to see the difference between an improved bot or a regular coup battle bot. So yeah, once again, please leave a comment below if you can understand the text better, because frankly I don't know if this gameplay will allow to be, let's say, 2 carrier in each side, because that is pretty big significant change. So now I believe, guys, that the German ships are not bad. I do believe they are pretty damn decent. However, very unfortunately that the secondary has been nerfed. For the Bismarck Tirpitz, they used to be one of the best brawler, the best tankiest battleship in the game, especially at tier 8. Now they are all over the place and probably not so much fun. It's one of the strongest tier 8 battleship in my honestly opinion, and you may argue that also the Roma and the Saparoma, you can call it, also could be very strong in right angles and stuff like that. Overall, I believe it's not quite balanced, because here's the deal, guys. The only problem I have with those two kind of I'm talking about Allies 8, there are very few ships that have decent-ish AA. I'm seriously, guys. Tier 8 AA. You may argue that Admiral Hipper and Prince Helge has some kind of self-defending AA, and of course there is literally one more ship that, yes, it is pretty damn strong. It can at least defend himself, nothing special, and that is of course the Akizuki. I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, because I am playing Akizuki quite a few times, and I am facing CV, and of course this combination with CV and your smoke. I'm not saying you're the top dog, but I very much like to say you can defend yourself. But the rest of those ships, beside the Shukaku and Kaga, which they have a CVAA, it's the best AA in the entire game. No other ship for the Axis have any AA whatsoever. If we are going here to the Allies, it's totally different story. I mean, you're gonna strike a kid, think twice, Same story with Massachusetts, Carolina, Alabama, Enterprise, and of course the best cruiser in this entire game. I repeat, in the entire game at tier 8, Kutuzov. Kutuzov AA, it's absolutely broken strong. It is stronger than the damn Baltimore and Cleveland. Who that guess? But that is the truth, guys. The Kutuzov AA, it's not a joke. It's absolutely ridiculous. And same story if you build with a Richelieu. Richelieu AA, it's not crap, you know what I mean? So if you put the US and some French battleship and some, you know, cruisers, they do have pretty significant AA power. But the biggest problem that I can see here, even though Asashio is probably the best torpedo boat for the Axis, and Akizuki one of the best gunboat, I still believe, guys, that even though Akizuki is strong and Asashio it's very strong versus a battleship, you know. The problem is the Kid and Cossack, they do short work, and even the lighting, but especially Cossack Kid, they do short work of any single 1 versus 1 destroyer. That's what I'm trying to say. And of course US has also all buttloads of radar. I'm talking about Chapaev. The best radar cruiser at tier 8 is Chapaev. Okay, you has been spotted there. Okay, must be someone who spotted me. Let's pop the radar and kill that destroyer. Fast rate of fire, laser guns, you know, same story with most of the US cruisers have radar. So yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. And then it's, of course, don't get me wrong, the Axis have a hell lot of time to dodge the radar or avoid the radar, but how the hell you dodge the Enterprise, Saipan, and all those Implacable, you know what I mean, who can literally farm you for days, you know what I mean. And yeah, I honestly believe, guys, seriously, that the destroyer for the allies are way too powerful. They do have freaking radar, the Orkan, good torpedoes, and you know, Loyang, you name it, one of the best hydro destroyer and destroyer hunter. You can say it, destroyer hunter, Loyang, and some other very nasty good cruisers. I very much like to say that Kutuzov, Chapaev, and also Ariane, it's not bad cruiser, you know what I mean. But the biggest concern that I do have, it's those two fast demons, Le Fantastique and Le Terrible. You know, I mean, serious. How the hell you engage them? The only, you know, this is the only counterpart versus two destroy. It's actually the carrier. If you are playing, and you have on this side the Japanese and German, Italian sides, you have very hard to deal with the French destroyer. They are too damn fast, and you do not have any kind of a damn DPM laser guns like, you know, Venezia or any other Italian cruiser. We do not have any kind of Italian cruiser. That's the biggest problem, you know what I mean. So yeah, I honestly believe it's a whole lot easier to play on the Allied, but that it's me. Sure, you can have great success and probably winning if a very good skilled Asashio captain together with a Kaga captain can do amazing good job, you know what I mean. Because let's face it, I do own Shukaku. I do not have Kaga, but they are pretty damn strong carrier. Probably not as strong as, let's say, USS what do you call it? Not yes, Enterprise, because that ship, it's busted, you know what I mean. And same story with this in Dominable. It has so fast and so large HP pool of the planes. AA are so biffy, so strong. It's kind of hard to shoot anything down with this type of team. You know, very few ships on the Axis side have any AA. You know, that's the biggest problem. And on the other side, you do not fear. You really want some good-looking carriers, because you are USS Massachusetts, you are Alabama, you are Cleveland, and you know, North Carolina. They don't fear as much. Yes, they can still receive some hits. Don't get me wrong. You can still kill a Massachusetts and North Carolina, but you pay it with all your squads gone, especially if you still have the secondary and AA build at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me know in the comment below. I still believe, guys, seriously, I still believe Wargaming, you still have to figure out one way to balance this. I believe, guys, they do have too few of cruisers, but I understand why. All those ships has been built in real time, this particular time gap. So all those are real ships. So that's really nice about it, you know what I mean? Go and figure, the USSR only have 3 freaking ships. That's all they have, you know. But in this game, they have more ships than any other nation. Go and figure, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But I believe it will be a lot of fun. And some ships are pretty insane, pretty OP. On the other hand, I cannot see many on the Axis side playing the Destroyer. The Destroyer are, ouch, kind of a rough. On the other side, if they playing the battleship, the carriers will, you know, engage the Tirpitz or Bismarck, and it goes yum 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 yum. Oh, juicy juicy juicy! How good-looking torpedoes and damage. And same story with the Roma and all other Italian battleship. AA, what AA? You know what I mean? That's the biggest problem. And over here, in the other way around, you really want to be engaged by the CV. How is that? Because you have tier for tier, probably one of the strongest AA of all ships. I'm talking about the US battleships and some cruisers. Not all of them, you know. Don't get me wrong. Lightning, Cossack, and some regards other ships, they do not, I repeat, they do not have any AA, and that's the biggest weakness of the Cossack. Has close to 0 in AA. So you won't be successful if a carrier really wants to you dead and really wants to strike. And God forbid, if there's 2 human CV on each side, then it's no more fun to play a destroyer, because you will die by the carrier. It's not if you're gonna die, it's just how fast you're gonna die. And there are very few ships beside the USS Kit who can probably survive that engagement of 2 CV. It's not 100% sure that you will manage to survive the entire battle. But otherwise, it is interesting. I do very much like to see this, you know, what do you call it? Real, not just paper ships, real ships. Which was built versus other ships which also were built in a real fight. So yeah, I do believe that Wargaming still have to find a tuning, find you know, a way to balance those 2 teams, because in my honest opinion, it's not balanced. Seriously, it's not balanced at all. There, you have so many more ships to choose from in ally size, and very unfortunate, if you pay attention on the ally size, there are quite significant, a lot of them which they are premiums, and they are premium of a very good reason, because you would really want to spend your money for the real ship that, you know, has been built once in 1940 plus, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But overall, I do like it, because there are, you know, quite few destroyers, which they are regular Th3 destroyer, like Öland, Le Fantastic, and Chapayev, Ognyevoy, and Lightning, Benson. Cleveland and Baltimore, which you don't have necessarily need to spend and purchase a damn premium ship to play. So there are a few ships, you know, touch tree ships. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me know in a comment below which ship you will go for. Is it North Carolina? Is it USS Massachusetts? Is this probably Cossack or probably your aircraft carrier? I do believe that you will have a lot of fun playing aircraft carrier, especially on the Allies side. A good Allies player, I do believe, will dominate the battle, you know what I mean? On the other hand, even if I believe that Kaga and Chicago are not bad CV, they are pretty damn strong in right hands, they will still have a hard to win battles versus the Allies. That's why I really feel that it's not quite balanced in that regard. So let me know in a comment below, are you excited about this new game mode? So guys, that's all for today. Subscribe to my channel and always captains fair seas, and goodbye.